Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. German Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good, hard breaking ball. One of the best-kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
High and deep to center field. Desmond going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Brooks Robinson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Morgan. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center. field.
What I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Michael Jordan, Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Arenado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A line shot to third base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Skied into very shallow right. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth. The left
so
fielder,
the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth.
The second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The right fielder.
Now with the play. Reggie Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And that's Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and show.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Joe.
So a man at third
Morgan.
here with two gone, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that. That'll bring in Garrett Hampson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Gehrig moving to his right, and he is.
He's safe.
MLB Network comes to you live from the. Should be a good one here this afternoon. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Right now, big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder.
You can't get discouraged. Sometimes